following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Or I'll embarrass you further.
You can't embarrass me, Straker.
Uh-huh.
Any more than being related to you has already done so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we just take down Khan and a bunch of road cons?
Yeah, how many times have you done that now?
Yeah,
When was that planning on sticking?
Oh, he's actually been taken down this time. It was in the scream sheets.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be real.
Oh, sure, because cloning's not a thing.
It is. Sorry, I'm interrupting your lecture here. I'll wait until you're done.
Right, so, since you're standing up, Straker, how many honey-frosted sousaphones did you eat before they were cancelled? None. That's easy. 0 out of 200 theoretical is still 0. That's 0%. So you have consumed 0% of the total supply of honey-frosted sousaphones. I'm sorry, officer. What? Was there something we could help you with?
No, I'm just observing. Go ahead. Don't mind me.
And so, now we will move on to purchasing power. As NCPD officers, you will be paid €100 a week plus allowances. So, with that in mind, how many weeks would you have to save, considering that you also need to pay for an accommodation, before you could afford a packet of honey-frosted sousaphones? The students begin scribbling in their notepads, trying to work this out.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
I'm sorry, officers, was there a reason you were here?
I have to
There
make
is.
sure my sister doesn't escape.
You're going to be here a while.
Then I'm going to be here a while. Then don't let me bother you. As long as she doesn't try and escape, I won't interrupt.
Uh-huh. Would you just like to sit with her, then?
Sure.
Okay, where is she, Straker?
She's already escaped, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's not there.
Okay, so where's she gone then?
You don't know.
Well, no, I mean, like, we are in the doorway still, right?
You're in a doorway, yes.
How many doors are there out of here?
2.
Would one happen to
3
be...
if you count the fire exit in the back.
Which would set off an alarm.
It would, yes.
Unless it was tampered with.
Unless it is the extension.
I'll check the fire alarm in case she's tampered with it. You check the other door.
Of course.
I really should import her picture into this. She's still
Wait.
a solo.
Do you have much in the way of e-sec tech? It was probably the skill that it would use.
Maybe we should do it the other way.
Yeah, I was just thinking, maybe I'll check the fire door. It just got some more in there.
Go ahead, do your things.
I think mine's just a perception, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry, you've switched around, so now Straker's going where?
I'm going for the other to check the other door.
Ah.
And I'll go to the fire door.
Yes, give me a perception check, Vince.
15.
Yes, the other door is there.
Damn, that must have been a hard DV.
Oh, no, she got 19 on her stealth.
I got a 17 on e-sec tech to check the fire door and see if it's been tampered with.
It absolutely has.
Yeah, this has been tampered with.
So she's either done that to throw us off or she's escaped through there.
I'll go this way.
I'll go this way.
Now, when you say it has been tampered with, is it in such a way the alarm won't go off when I open the door?
It would appear so, you think.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble with this thing. I opened the fire door.
It opens.
Sweet. Go through.
And the alarm goes off. No, I'm joking.
And what I instead do is I start heading off towards the other door I was looking at, but then I immediately leap over towards the the main door we came in because I know how my sister thinks, or at least I think I do, and she would use that as a distraction to actually go through the door we were originally guarding in the first place. And then slam that door closed.
Okay, you look like a tit, but you do it.
Do I see her?
No.
No? Okay.
And I'm going through the fire door, I'll make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
14 isn't super fantastic.
Okay, so the fire door leads out into like a little secluded, treed-off area with like some trees and that sort of thing over it. And there's like a path that goes over to the drinking fountain, and then there's the changing rooms and showers for the exercise yard. That's right there, and the path goes to the exercise yard, and there's another door that leads into the wall.
Okay. A little treed off area. I'll start making my way through the paths towards the fountain, checking up in the trees so repetitiously as I go, behind this bush.
Mm-hmm. That's a perception check, yes. Vince, how are you doing? Standing by a door, looking like just ever so slightly concerned.
Well, I'm going to peek my head out into the hallway of the main door.
Okay.
And look both ways.
Otherwise, a car could run over.
I was going to say it before crossing.
I'm not John Wick, as cool as that would be.
You wish.
Yeah, and Vince is already pretty cool, and so wishing he's John Wick is just shows how cool John Wick is.
I've
16.
actually tried. You can't make John Wick at Generation,
16.
which does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Not at Generation.
You
no.
don't see Nicole anywhere.
Do I see anybody she could be disguised as walking through the hallways?
Unless she has like a linear frame she can put on. No.
But could the person with the linear frame be blocking my view perspective-wise of where she is?
It is a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a sudden dive roll and then get a different angle.
Okay, the sudden movement squicks out the linear frame guy, who swings around and brings his rotary Gatling cannon to bear, and he's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Sorry, looking for my sister.
I haven't seen her.
He understands immediately the requirement for your maneuvers, though.
Let's see if this works. I'm just going to call her agent and then listen.
Oh, okay, that's clever. So you're outside, running around.
I got a 20 on that perception.
You don't see her.
Maybe she didn't come this way. Keep making my way around, check around the fountain,
Mm-hmm.
check that door that leads back into the wall.
It leads into the corridor.
Not locked.
It isn't. Why would it be?
Well, I doubt she has any of that nifty camo stuff.
Your agent rings.
Hello.
Tell my brother there's such a thing as silent mode. She hangs up.
Cool, Striker.
Mm-hmm.
You know silent mode exists, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. I thought she might have overlooked it.
Yeah, she wanted me to tell you she had.
No, she's pretty clever.
I'm out here in a little garden area. I can't find her out here.
Did you hear anything when she talked to you in the background? Did you record it?
You weren't checking.
Yeah, couldn't hear anything.
You can't make a memory check? I don't know. I'm just...
I don't know if that's a memory is a thing, but maybe I can make a concentration
It is, it's
check?
concentration.
Yeah. Hang on, let me...
The stat, almost no one puts any points into a generation, but then they're like, oh, I needed to remember things. No!
yeah. 17.
Okay, yeah. Thinking back, you did hear the sound of like a like a thing going like ding 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 ding.
Does the academy happen to be close to like a waterway of some kind, or this is like a barge? What are you?
It's a rail crossing line.
Or
so-
rail crossing.
Right, because trains are a thing. Well, they are.
Yeah. I heard like a ringing sound and then like a horn or something.
Does a train track go close to this precinct? Wait, I should know
Possible.
that.
Let me check my garden mapping.
No.
No.
Oh.
No, you're talking like, you know, maybe in like one of the docks districts or the outskirts even.
And all those locations would be too far away.
Way away, yeah, you'll be mad. That'd be a lot of distance.
Which
She'd
is
need like a gyrocopter or something.
Yeah,
to-
so she couldn't have got there that quick. She was in class when we first entered and even answered a question about the sousaphiles.
It's possible it was a ploy, but maybe there's a...
She could be in one of the audio.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Suites.
an AV suite or something. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, there's a. You arrive outside the audiovisual lab.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sealed off glass soundproof recording booth and like a recording area there, and the booth has like all of the analysis equipment. Like, well, where are you going?
You want me to hold the door? Hang on. Are there any other entrances and exits to the lab?
There's one entrance that goes into the open area, and another one that goes into the recording booth.
Okay. And then the door we used
Well,
to
not the
get into
recording
the
booth,
whole...
the equipment booth and the recording area. So.
Okay. And then the entrance we used to get to the area as a whole.
Yeah.
I'll hold the door if you want to have a look around.
Roger.
That way she can't slip past us. Hopefully. I'm going to stand at the door, and then I'm going to use my cyber arms to hold the door like at the handles while I stand there and keep a watch.
I'm going to try and stealth them.
Which way are you going? Booth or area?
17 on perception.
Big open recording area with the
Yeah.
microphone. Soundproof booth.
I'm going to go towards...
Actually, both of them are technically soundproof, but...
Yeah.
I'm going to go towards the booth first.
Okay.
Stealth. Yeah, not the best. 12. And then... Perception, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
19, that's better. We're still looking for evidence she might have been here, even if she's not here. But, yeah. Do we see anything?
You head into the soundproof booth with all the equipment and that, and you're like, I remember this. The advantage of the soundproofedness. And your agent rings.
Okay, I'll answer it.
Hello, Vince.
Hi.
Still looking?
Maybe.
Trying to repress my free-spirited whimsy?
Maybe.
Why don't we play a little game?
Okay, what's the game?
Why
I'm
don't
listening.
I ask you questions, and if you get them wrong, I escape and never come back?
How many questions are there?
3.
And I have to get all 3 of them right?
Uh-huh.
And what's the category?
Scary movies.
But I'm not even into scary movies.
Oh no, that'll make it easy for you to fail.
Can I just bribe you?
See? Corporate shell.
Oh, so you don't want,
She hangs up.
Oh. And now I will roll concentration. 16. Did I hear anything in the background, or was there? It
You
was
get the same thing he heard. But not exactly in that order, just like the same sort of noises.
Means that it's still playing, and we're definitely not hearing it in here.
no, but if she's in the other part of the area, But if she's in the other part of the area, she would have seen me.
You'd be able to see her through the one-way mirror.
I don't think she's here, but I heard the same sort of sounds. What else could that be?
I don't know about the horns.
Would it be concentration to also make a... What would it be to make like a knowledge of the police academy having been here?
Local expert.
Local expert.
Vanilla local expert, not Watson.
Okay. So what I just do is I take away 2 from that, so that makes it 14.
That doesn't sound like anything around the police academy area.
Do I know anywhere else that could produce those noises outside of the place we're in, basically, though? I mean, I suppose
It could be the docks or the rail yard outside of town.
but there's no way she could have gotten there in that amount of time.
Pretty much. No. There's no way.
All she'd need to be is close to anything that's got audio equipment to get those background noises.
Could be, yeah.
Already in the audio visual lab. Is there a... No, I don't think there would be. And there isn't like a scenario in the obstacle course or anything like that, or is there a virtual training facility that could produce those noises?
Well, only inside the VR space.
Oh, is there a VR that's separate from where we are?
VR trooping. See, you. How do you know VR?
JonTron.
Oh, okay.
So that
I was going to say you know that, but you don't know Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I've heard that before, but it might have just been from you guys.
It wasn't good, so I don't blame you.
Big Bad Beetleborg.
Oh, it's such a catchy intro.
It was basically
That's all it
like,
makes.
hey, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is very popular. How do we rip that off?
Let's make them
Let's
Beatles.
make them look basically like Power Rangers, but their costumes are all like more insectoid.
They're a little bit more like Kamen Ranger.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, VR suite, I guess. If that's separate from this area,
Head off there.
I think she's in the VR.
You burst
suite.
in. Guns at the ready.
Sure, why not?
The instructor looks over and is like,
Yeah.
"Are you two both insane?
Oh, sorry.
I should write to your captain about this.
Oh, he'll be real pleased.
Not when I'm finished."
We're looking for a Nicole Straker.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
troublesome child. She should be thrown out.
That's what she wants.
She should get it then.
You wouldn't happen to be running any simulations of dockyards or railways?
No, we're running a rooftop scenario.
We'll leave you to it then. I wonder if we can find something in security. I might go see if they'll let me in.
You never know, might at least get some cameras on her.
Well, if we're lucky, they'll have audio. I'm gonna make my way to security.
Okay.
You'll probably find someone guarding it outside. Excuse me, we have a missing student on the loose again.
Oh God, Straker.
Yeah. I've heard that whole family's
Swear
causing
she's
trouble.
more trouble than her brother.
Surprising. But I think I would believe it. I was wondering if we could, we know where she was. I was wondering if we could use the cameras or something to try and track her down.
You could try.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. Go ahead, but if this doesn't work, I have an idea.
You could work on that while I work on this.
Okay.
We're on the security room.
Mm-hmm. There's like one guy in a squeaky wheel swivel chair and just like monitors, and he's just like looking bored at them, glancing out of there. One of the monitors just has a baseball game on it.
Probably still more.
Whenever your eyes go over the baseball game, you're like,
Morning. You seem enthused.
there's nothing going on, so you know.
Well, what if I told you there was something going on? Missing student.
Straker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a day ending in Y then.
Yeah. Got cameras on C3.
Yeah, that one.
Right. You able to run it back for me?
Sure.
Given the amount of time that was since we last saw her there.
It all looks like VHS tapes. How far am I running this back?
How long have we since we?
About an hour.
About an hour.
Oh, damn, it's been an hour.
Okay, there we go.
Right. Well, I assume I see her there answering the questions.
As the camera pans back and forth. And then pans over there. Pans back and she's gone.
No, like.
Pans over there. You see Straker goes like, ha! Slam the door.
Huh. I must have missed that in the room.
And leans out the door, looks around, and then that Straker's gone. Camera pans up, and she pokes her head up from under her desk and runs out the fire door after you.
I was wondering if she was just under her desk, though, or not necessarily, but like still in the classroom the whole time.
Well, this will be somewhat embarrassing, but that fire door leads out to a little treed-off area.
Yeah.
Got cameras there?
Nope.
Crap. What about the areas adjacent?
It's the corridor up there, and training field there, and men's and women's showers there.
Right, well, let's run those back to that time and see if we get anything. Imagine you probably want some kind of perception.
Here comes Barrows walking out there, chicken under the bushes, doing karate chop motions with his hands now and then.
I thought it was charming. Maybe she'd giggle and get found.
And he goes over and he looks in the window there. You don't see anything.
So if she didn't come out any of them, the other adjacent areas. Good. And that was kind of, it would still be like up against the wall because there's a door to the wall from there. Possible she'd climb the wall. I don't know if we're jumping back to you for a bit or...
I don't know.
I thought you had an idea.
I do have an idea. I'm going to contact the commandant.
Oh, it's Vincent Straker. How is it going? Inspiring young minds.
Something like that. Sir, I'm just curious. My younger sister, Nicole.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Very, very, very filled with spirit.
Yeah, what would it take to get her discharged from the academy? I mean, she's apparently made several successful escapes.
Oh, I don't think that would be possible. We can't afford to lose any fine future police officers. Besides, I made an agreement with your captain.
Oh, okay. And what is that agreement, sir?
I won't discharge her.
You won't discharge her.
No.
So no matter what she does, no
She
matter how
has
many
to succeed or
demerits.
fail.
Oh, I see. And how far away is she from failing?
So far, her academic results are superb. Apart from demerits for improper think. Whatever that means.
Oh.
Lieutenant Harris is very keen on them.
Interesting. What are the odds of giving her a day pass?
At this juncture in the training, I don't see why.
Well, just one day.
Is there a bereavement in the family?
There might be.
Nice.
She'd have to make up the work.
Well, it's not like you can discharge her if she doesn't.
Well, it would just delay things for her longer.
Interesting. Would she have to sign off on it, or can a family member sign off on a day pass for her?
As property of the Academy, she doesn't have to sign anything.
Property, okay.
Are you going to win this on a technicality?
Yeah, that's my intent.
Yes!
Yeah, I'm not going to stop
She's not
her.
escaped.
She can't escape. She's allowed to leave.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, I'll happily.
Traditionally, this whole technicality thing just never works. Because people will go, that's fucking technical bullshit. That's not, that's not what it is. And then there becomes someone who'll be like, well, technically, it doesn't. It's like, yeah, for sure, Hamas supporter, whatever.
I don't know if it'll work or not. It was just like.
Totally won't.
No, well. I don't even know if I can get that authorization anyway. I'm still in the middle of that. Well, I mean, if there's anything I could do to help get that, then.
No, I don't think she wants to spend longer here than she has to.
Well, no, she doesn't. She wants to escape and leave.
Yes. She just needs to be shown the proper way and some motivations. The opportunity to do so much very, very good for the people of Night City as shining knights defending them from the evil of corruption and violence. There's no finer calling.
You're right, sir.
I am?
Yeah.
I am!
I wish she'd listen to you more, because there's a lot of virtuous aspects there that I think she would agree with, even if she constantly goes on about the whole thing being fascist. Well, it was worth a try. Thank you, sir. I will stop bothering you.
I have a weird hunch that probably is wildly incorrect. But I'm interested, and I might have to peruse the garden to verify. But does any of Roger's music have, like, industrial sound to it, maybe added in, or even with actual, maybe barge noises or railway sounds?
You mean, does anything on the Roger and the Solos albums have anything like that? Why, yes. Yes.
Does it sound awfully similar?
Industry. Starts like Pink Floyd's Money with a bunch of, like, industry sounds leading into the rhythm of the song. It was written off by critics at the time as being woefully derivative.
So I'll call Straker.
Yeah, Straker.
Well, I'm pretty sure that she's not at a rail yard or something. She's
No.
listening to Roger's music.
Oh, okay. Well, then that means she could be anywhere. The music will be with her.
Yeah, but it would be audible.
This is audible.
Does any of the Academy security audio recording sensors anywhere?
Yeah.
If I gave you an audio sample, would we be able to search for it?
We're not exactly well funded here, but I can listen to hours and hours of audio. And
No, what we need is one of the audio. if you give the sample, then we can put it into an audio detecting equipment and go around and scan for it ourselves.
We might find something at the quartermasters here. They might have something like that for training purposes.
They will.
Right, well, I'll buy the song on the thing.
You can't. It's
Spending-
not on the.
Oh.
It's not on the app. You have to buy the physicals from Roger's stuff. You know that. You were there in
He's not
episode
not a
1
corporate
of
shell.
Adventure
He didn't
Crew.
sell out to the cool post.
Okay, I need a concentration check to know where... Because he told me where to go to buy his music.
Yeah. Time machine.
Time machine. I guess you've told me, do I need a concentration check?
You can actually find that in 2077, by the way.
Oh, shit.
It's stored in here. I
Is
used
it-
to buy
is that-
crafting components from it because it would restock fairly regularly.
Oh, that's not the one that's got the side quest with the guy who's really into
Is it?
Roger's music. That's not the same place, is it?
No.
Oh.
This is like a proper store. It's on a corner.
Hmm.
I think it's in Watson. I can't
I think it's... Well, I know where I can get some. I'll have to take your car.
It's got a bunch of guitars on the wall, and it's why I picked it for that. prototype.
You think you can get there and back before she gets out?
As long as you keep playing her game, I think she'll stick around. So, you know, if she calls, don't say anything to make her hang up.
That didn't work last time.
So what's Vince going to do while Barris is away looking for Roger music?
This is just my cover. I just want to buy more of his stuff.
Hey. Have you figured out how to get the custom item thing to work? Because it works for me.
I haven't played with it again yet. And I didn't crash your car when I get to that point.
Okay.
Actually, I
what's
might
my
check that
next
now, see if I can
step?
make one.
For some reason, his stereo's stuck on some kind of all deep purple station.
There's some jams there.
For some reason, it's the Machine Head
Well, the
album.
first thing I will do is I will actually, while you're doing that, I'll at least get the first step into the next part, and I'll go to the equipment, and then see if I can get audio detectors.
Well, I'm sorry, you're going to need authorization from Lieutenant Harris or Commandant Lassard to get any of that kind of equipment out of storage here. Not being a student or an instructor.
Audio equipment was part of our initial Khan's investigations, so maybe the Commandant would approve the deployment of some for their little thing.
Oh, good point. I'll call the Commandant.
The phone is busy.
No.